Well, hi. So this is going to be a very short video because I think the longer it takes me to make or record, the more emotional I'll get. So let's just make this quick. Hi, it's been 1 year since I left Japan, and I can honestly say I regret it. I want to go back to Japan so much. 1 year ago, I was completely devastated, just so sad I was leaving. But I felt hopeful. I thought that in a few months my life would change again and I'd move to Canada and things would be great. It didn't work out like that. It's really been a struggle this past year. But I'm getting through it, and with everything that's going on in the world, I have so much to be grateful for that I'm not going to be down about the current situation or what I've been going through for the year. So let me just go first of all saying I miss Japan. I miss Japan so much. I miss Japan every day. Whenever I talk to the people I know back there and they're like, "Oh, I miss you so much," I'm like, "I miss you more." And I almost want to like just break down and cry. And the reason why I miss Japan so much is because I spent 4 amazing years there, just being surrounded by beautiful nature, amazing people, and just a situation that was perfect for me at the time. So it was really hard to leave Japan. And 1 year later, I really miss Japan. But I'm 50-50. I'm like, I really miss Japan, but I made the right decision to leave, even though it has been a struggle, a real struggle. So, do I regret it? I kind of do. But will I feel the same way in another year or maybe 2 years? 2 weeks? We don't know. Maybe not. But right now, I still really miss Japan so much. But life moves on. And I haven't really talked about what happened within the year. So, as you know, I lived in Japan. I taught English in Japan for 4 years in Wakayama. And I made the decision to apply under the Federal Skilled Workers Permanent Residency Program in Canada. And that was like a year-long process, in that plus 9 months to actually get approved. And when I was leaving Japan, I thought that I was near the end of approval because they gave us like this timeline, 6 months timeline. They said by 6 months you'll know. And for me, 6 months would have been May, and I left Japan in April. So I thought, okay, in like 2 months I'll be moving to Canada. It didn't work out like that. So for me, that has kind of been such a struggle that it makes me miss my routine, my calm life in Japan versus the chaos that is right now, or has been for the past year. But there are hurdles in life and you just have to jump over them and be strong. So right now, I regret the decision, but Japan will always be there. I can always go back and visit, and good things are happening here. Not that many, but it's not as bad as it could be. What I was glad that I was able to do since leaving Japan was spend more time with my friends and family, because living abroad for 4 years, only being able to visit home once a year, it's really rough if you're family oriented like me. So when I left Japan a year ago, I was happy that I got to celebrate my cousin's 30th birthday with her. My cousin, she's like my little sister. I love her so much. I got to celebrate my nephew, my only nephew, his first birthday, which was just like, I couldn't imagine being in Japan and missing that. I was really happy I left Japan just to be there for that. And I got to celebrate my goddaughter's first birthday. I got to celebrate Mother's Day, Father's Day for the first time in 4 years. And those are very big days for me. My family members' birthdays. I mean, it was really nice being home. It would have been nicer if there wasn't like this constant stress of wondering when I would be approved to move to Canada, or being able to try and maintain the savings I had while being basically unemployed in Jamaica for like 9 months, because I couldn't get a job there, which is why I left Japan in the beginning. I left Jamaica initially to move to Japan for that job opportunity, because in Jamaica, in my field, there are so many limited job opportunities, And outside of my field, there are even more limited job opportunities. You have to have links and know people. So that was really difficult trying to find a job. But I found little jobs here and there that really got me through those 9 months, including working at a call center. An experience that I will make a video about because I'm on the fence with that experience. It wasn't bad. It wasn't great, but it wasn't bad. So I'll make a video about that. And just those 9 months were crazy. But then finally, I moved to Canada in January, and as you can see, everybody was so excited. And the first month wasn't bad. I went through the routine of everything, getting my SIN number, arriving, being excited, seeing snow, not for the first time, but seeing that much snow for the first time. By the way, snow is so beautiful. I love snow days. And also just getting used to Canada, getting used to the transportation system, which is actually pretty easy. I'm so happy for that. It's so easy to get around, adjusting to the prices of the food, the cost of food here. It's so expensive. Japan is way cheaper for groceries than Jamaica. And trying to meet people, which is kind of difficult for me, but I'm trying. So the first month was okay. I got everything done. I registered. I even got my PR card. They said that you get your PR card within 3 months of arriving. I got mine in like a month, which was so fast, which was good because that meant if I wanted to leave Canada to like visit somewhere else, I could immediately. So yay. So everything was kind of working out and going as according to plan. I was registering with employment centers to try and get information about how to get a job here. And then February hit, end of February, sending out resumes, going to seminars for interviews, going to seminars, not interviews, no interviews yet, but going to seminars to help me with the interviewing process. And I was like, okay, cool, Canada, And then March hit, end of February, and then March hit, early March, and y'all know what happened then, frigging coronavirus, and that has messed up everything. It's kind of messed up the job search process for me, but they've set guidelines, social distancing, only essential businesses are open right now. So smaller businesses or other businesses that were in the hiring process, they're locked down. And so that's pushed back a lot of new hiring. So for now, it's like, okay, I'm here, I'm running out of savings, I have to still pay rent even though I don't have a job, and finding one is so difficult. What am I gonna do? I don't know, but you have to be hopeful, and you have to remember that thousands, hundreds and thousands of people are dying around the world. So I am focusing on the good stuff. I'm really trying to focus on the good stuff. All my family members are healthy, happy and healthy. I still have a roof over my head and food in my stomach and clothes on my back. So I'm not even gonna like stress too much. So I just have to stay hopeful, and everything happens for a reason. So even though this year has just been a chaotic mess, I am still alive. I'm not dead. Focus on the good stuff. And yeah, so that I'll talk more about now that I'm kind of finished with the Japan series or videos about Japan, because it's been a year since I left Japan. So that means all the information I had about Japan, some of it is probably irrelevant. It doesn't make sense anymore because things change in a year. Since the year I've left, in my city, or where I used to live, the old city hall is now this new complex or something. So in a year they changed part of the city. Things change. So I won't be making any more videos about Japan, but I do have one more video, which is to help high school teachers and just give you an idea of the year as of a high school teacher, what events, the yearly events, and how you should probably try and involve yourself in them. But otherwise, no more Japan related videos. But some of you who watch my video, I think you guys are there. I don't know if you guys still decided to go with all the drama going on, but if you are there, my recommendation is start vlogging for yourself. Create a YouTube channel, get your phone, talk into your camera, record things, talk about your experience, upload it and share it for everyone else, because that's the whole reason why I started vlogging 5 years ago, is to share my experience with others, so it kind of motivates them to work hard and also go ahead and be a teacher in Japan and create new opportunities for yourself. So that's the major thing that I would recommend for you new recruits in Japan right now, or even old recruits. Take up your phone, record yourself, talk about your experience, talk about things that can help others. And if you're worried about editing, back in the day I used to just use Microsoft, what is it called? Media player, media. I don't even remember what it was, but it's just the regular thing that came with a computer editing program. And now I use another one that I got from off the internet. But yeah, just go ahead and record, find editing software, and share your experience with others. Tips that I would give to you, however, if you're gonna do that, is don't make clickbaity videos. You might think that making clickbaity videos about experiences that weren't as bad as they seem just to get viewers, you might think that's a good idea, but you also have to remember you can't really set, what's the word? You have to remember that you're also working there, and you don't want your company to see a video like that and fire you, basically. So just be careful with that. Also, never show your students on videos. You could actually get sued for that if their parents see it. That's why I never showed any of my students in any of my videos. So just avoid that. Don't record at the schools. In your contracts that says that. So if you do record at the school and they see that, you can get fired, and there's nothing you can do about it because you agree to it. So just avoid negative videos. Try and stay positive. Don't record people without their permission. Don't make fun of people on the internet, and just share your experience so that other people will want to get that opportunity too. So yeah, that's my video. I told you it would be short and sweet. 1 year since leaving Japan. I really miss Japan, but I don't miss it as much as I did when I left. When I left that day, I was bawling. My friends who dropped me to the airport, they were crying too. It was just the most emotional day of my life, because that was just such a big part of my history. But 1 year later, I am finally in the position where I thought I would have been last year, and I'm grateful. I'm really grateful, and we all have to just be grateful for what we have and forget about what we don't have, and stay positive. So that's it for my video. I know it's very short and it doesn't go into much details, and it's just talking about how I feel, but that's what I wanted to share. So till next time, bye.